The night at the beach house. Beaches never used to scare me. I actually loved them. The salt in the air, the sound of the waves, the freedom that came with summer. But now, just the thought of the ocean at night makes my stomach twist. It all changed because of one night. One night that still wakes me up in a cold sweat. I was 16. It was supposed to be one of those perfect weekends. No parents, no rules, just me, my best friends Charles and Riley, and the open shore of Long Beach Island. Riley had just gotten his license, so we drove down ourselves. Windows down, music blasting, laughing like idiots every time Riley almost drifted into the wrong lane. We were teenagers. It felt like life couldn't touch us. Charles's family owned a beach house right along a lagoon. A beautiful place. The kind of spot where the water behind the house connects you to the open bay. At night, the streetlights would shimmer across the surface like scattered stars. We spent the first few hours unpacking, claiming rooms, raiding the fridge, and figuring out which girls were down the shore. Eventually, we found a group on Snapchat. 3 girls around our age, Rosie, Alexa, and Sophie. They said they'd come by that night. We had alcohol. We had weed. We had freedom. It was going to be the kind of night you never forget. And I didn't. Just not for the reason I thought. The 6 of us were in the pool behind the house, drinking, laughing, passing joints between the rising steam and the warm bay breeze. Everything felt slow and perfect. Then Charles went quiet. He turned the music down, eyes fixed over my shoulder, staring into the dark stretch of water behind the house. "What is it?" I asked, still half laughing. He didn't answer at first. Then, barely above a whisper, he said, "There's someone standing on the dock across the lagoon." I turned around. At first I thought he was screwing with us. It was too dark to see clearly, just the faint outlines of the houses on the other side. "Dude, people live here," I said, brushing it off. But Charles didn't laugh. "I know that family," he muttered. "They're in Florida for the week." The girls tensed. Rosie clutched her towel tighter. Alexa whispered, "Let's go inside." Still, I wasn't worried. But as we stepped out of the pool, Riley suddenly froze. "What the hell?" he whispered, and we all turned toward the water. In that faint, dim light you could see it. Movement. 4 tall silhouettes standing at the edge of the opposite dock, facing directly toward us. Then, as a car passed on the road behind them, its headlights briefly lit the lagoon, and for one chilling second, we saw them clearly. 4 figures, still, silent, watching. "Inside. Now," Charles hissed. We started moving fast, grabbing towels, phones, anything we had, and then the sound. 4 splashes, all of them, jumping into the water. "They're swimming across," Riley yelled. Panic erupted. The girls screamed. Riley slammed the sliding door shut, Charles locked the front, and we all ran into a small room away from any windows. The only sound was our breathing. Quick, shallow, terrified. Minutes passed, no noise outside. Then Riley whispered, "I didn't lock the deck door upstairs." Charles's face drained of color. Before he could move, we heard it. Footsteps. Slow, soft, above us. That was it. We bolted. We sprinted through the front door, straight to Riley's car. The tires screeched as we tore out of the driveway, clipping Charles's.